The show returns from commercial to a loud, restless crowd. Commentary immediately sets the tone, reminding everyone that Roman Reigns is in the building tonight, and tensions have been rising all night long. Then it happens. Roman Reigns' music hits. The arena explodes. Roman steps out onto the stage slowly, the tribal chief aura undeniable. No rush. No emotion. Paul Heyman follows closely behind, clutching the undisputed championship like it's sacred. Roman pauses at the top of the ramp, eyes scanning the crowd, jaw tight, focused. He walks to the ring with purpose. Inside the ring, Roman takes the microphone but doesn't speak right away. He lets the crowd chant his name. He soaks it in. Then he finally raises the mic. Roman says SmackDown has been getting very loud lately. Too many people talking. Too many people forgetting who built this place. He says everyone wants to be the next big thing, the next monster, the next conqueror. Roman smirks. He says there's only one tribal chief. Roman says if anyone has a problem with that, they should stop hiding backstage and come deal with him face to face. The crowd reacts. Suddenly, Bron Breaker's music hits. The energy shifts instantly. Bron storms onto the stage, intense, fired up, pacing like a caged animal. He doesn't smile. He doesn't pose. He marches straight toward the ring, eyes locked on Roman Reigns. Heyman's expression changes immediately. Bron steps into the ring and grabs a microphone. He says Roman has been running SmackDown like it belongs to him. He says Roman talks about legacy, but legacy doesn't scare him. Bron says he's built different. He says he doesn't acknowledge Roman Reigns. The crowd erupts. Roman slowly tilts his head, almost amused. He steps closer to Bron, towering presence meeting raw intensity. Roman tells Bron that confidence gets people hurt. He says Bron hasn't earned the right to stand in this ring and speak his name like that. Bron steps forward, nose to nose with Roman. He says Roman's time is coming. The tension is unbearable. Then, Brock Lesnar's music hits. The entire arena loses its mind. The Beast incarnate storms onto the stage, ponytail swinging, eyes wild. Brock doesn't wait. He charges down the ramp like a freight train. Roman's expression hardens instantly. Brock climbs into the ring, standing between Roman Reigns and Bron Breakker. Three monsters. One ring. No one breathes. Brock looks at Bron first, sizing him up. Then he turns to Roman. Brock grabs a microphone and laughs. He says he's tired of listening to kids argue about who runs the yard. He says this is still Brock Lesnar's world, and Roman Reigns knows it. Roman steps forward and tells Brock that chapter is closed. He says Brock had his chances. He had his wars. And every time, Roman stood tall. Brock grins. He says Roman only stood tall because Brock was stopped by rules, by officials, by luck. Brock says one more fight, no excuses, no protection, and Roman won't walk out. Bron interrupts. He says neither of them run anything anymore. The crowd gasps. Bron says the future is standing right here, and neither Roman nor Brock can stop it. He says he's not waiting his turn. Suddenly, Roman shoves Bron. All hell breaks loose. Bron tackles Roman. Brock charges in and starts throwing massive suplexes. The ring turns into chaos. Roman fires back with Superman punches. Bron spears Brock into the corner. Brock explodes with an F5 attempt on Bron. Roman hits Brock with a Superman punch. The crowd is losing it. Officials and security flood the ring, desperately trying to separate the three men. Roman is held back in one corner, screaming to be let go. Brock shrugs off security, tossing them aside like toys. Bron breaks free and charges. Again, the brawl spills toward the ropes. Finally, the numbers overwhelm them. Roman stands in the ring, chest heaving, staring daggers at both men. Brock stands on the ramp, smiling, nodding slowly. Bron rips off his shirt, yelling that this isn't over. Commentary is shouting about what this means for SmackDown. Three unstoppable forces on a collision course. No alliances. No fear. Roman raises one finger in the air, glaring at Brock and Bron. He mouths the words, "Acknowledge me." The show fades out on the image of Roman Reigns standing his ground in the ring, Brock Lesnar staring him down from the ramp, and Bron Breakker pacing like a predator ready to strike. This wasn't just a confrontation. It was a warning, and SmackDown will never be the same.